Hello everyone, my name is Naman Goyal and this is the last lecture of this chapter, okay? Perimeter and area from class 7th, okay? So in previous class, what we learn about? We learn about how we convert the conversion of units, right? Okay. After that, what we learn? We learn about some applications of that particular formulas we are going to learn. And in previous lecture, I gave you a question, okay? I think you all do that question, okay? Now next lecture, which will be last lecture of this chapter, okay? So in this chapter, we are going to learn about which topics? Introduction of parallelogram. Okay, what is parallelogram? What are the properties of a parallelogram? We are going to learn this part in this lecture. Okay, trapezium and rhombus. What is trapezium? What is rhombus? What is area of parallelogram? About that part, I already told you what is the area of parallelogram. But in this lecture, we are going to learn about that part also. After that, trapezium and rhombus. Okay, it will be written two times. Okay, so we can remove this part. No problem. Okay. So in this lecture, what we learn about? We learn about these three. Mainly, we cover these three topics, and once we cover these three topics, the chapter will be completed. Okay. Okay. Now see, introduction to parallelogram. See, the main thing is quadrilateral. Quadrilateral gives a category parallelogram. Okay, so what is a parallelogram? A quadrilateral in which opposite sides are parallel and equal. Pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal is known as a parallelogram. So if there is a parallelogram ABCD, so we can say that opposite sides are parallel and equal. It means what? For this particular figure, AB is equals to CD and AB is also parallel to CD. Or we can say that BC is equals to AD and BC is also parallel to AD. So this is parallelogram. Are you getting my point? This is all about parallelogram. So parallelograms, parallelograms, we have the parallelogram. Now, if we make all sides are equal, then it become rhombus. If we make all sides are equal, then what is become rhombus? Okay, so this is a rhombus, or we can say that this is a parallelogram in which all the sides are equal. Okay, so in parallelogram, opposite pair of opposite sides are equal or parallel, or we can say that opposite angles are also equal. So in this parallelogram, angle A is equals to angle B and angle C is equals to not angle A is equals to not angle B. Not like that. Yes, angle A is equals to what? Angle C and angle D is equals to angle B. Opposite angles are equal basically. ठीक है ऐसा. So अगर मैं किसी एक parallelogram की सारी साइड को बराबर कर दूं, if we make all the sides are equal of a particular parallelogram, then this quantity becomes what? Rhombus. तो यहाँ पे अपन क्या लिख सकते हैं? All sides are equal. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? अच्छा, अब देखो दूसरा चीज क्या है. व्हाट इज द सेकंड वन? अगर मैंने किसी एक पैरेललोग्राम की इफ आई मेक ऑल द साइड्स आर इक्वल देन इट्स बिकम्स रोम्बस. एंड इफ ऑल द एंगल्स आर इक्वल टू 90 डिग्री. ठीक है, मैंने क्या बोला अभी? व्हाट आई सेड राइट नाउ, इफ इस वाले ब्रांच पे ना, इस वाले ब्रांच पे क्या आ जाएगा? ऑल एंगल्स आर इक्वल to 90 degree, then it becomes what? Rectangle. So if all angles are equal, ठीक है, then it become are equal to 90 degree, they must be 90 degree. If all the angles are equal, then they must be equal to 90 degree, because the sum of all the four angles is 360 degree for a parallelogram or for any quadrilateral. ठीक है, ठीक है. Then it becomes what? Rectangle. It becomes what? Rectangle. ओके, अब देखो आपके पास था पैरेललोग्राम, ठीक है. आपने क्या किया? व्हाट यू डू विथ पैरेललोग्राम, मेक ऑल द साइड्स आर इक्वल, सो यू विल गेट व्हाट? रोम्बस. ठीक है. एंड इफ यू मेक, only if you make all the angles equal to 90 degree, then it becomes what? Rectangle. अच्छा, अब what I told you, if you make all the sides are equal as well as all the angles are also equal, means for a particular parallelogram all the sides are equal and all the angles are also equal, then it becomes what? A square. So for this one, all sides and angles are equal. Angles are equal. So then it becomes what? A square. So if you know that in a square all the sides are equal and all angles are 90 degree. In rectangle only opposite sides are equal and angles are 90 degree, right? And in rhombus all sides are equal. And in simple, if I'm talking about only parallelogram, then in that parallelogram it is only sides are equal. So the combination of these two is a square. Are you getting my point? Okay, so what is the main part thing is a quadrilateral. From quadrilateral, we derived parallelogram. Parallelogram is a quadrilateral in which opposite sides are equal and parallel. What is the concept behind parallelogram? Opposite sides are equal and parallel. Okay, and if we make all the sides of a parallelogram are equal, then it becomes what? A rhombus. And if we make all the angles are equal to 90 degree of a parallelogram, then it becomes rectangle. And if we make both the things, means angles are equal as well as sides are also equal, then it becomes what? A square. Are you getting my point? Okay, now there is another thing, quadrilateral, which is trapezium. What we are going to talk about? Trapezium. Okay. So what is trapezium? See, trapezium is a quadrilateral in which one pair of opposite sides are parallel. है ना? देखो, trapezium is like this. See, if this is a trapezium A, B, C, D, so a quadrilateral in which we can say that one pair of opposite sides are parallel. So what we can say? We can say AB is parallel to CD in trapezium. ठीक है, एक पेयर क्या होना चाहिए? पैरेलल होना चाहिए. सो अ ट्रेपेजियम इज अ क्वाड्रिलेटरल विद वन पेयर ऑफ पैरेलल अपोजिट साइड. ठीक है, अब पैरेललोग्राम, अच्छा ट्रेपेजियम तो ये हो गया, और रोम्बस का मैंने आपको बता ही दिया कि व्हाट इज रोम्बस. अ रोम्बस, अ पैरेललोग्राम इज अ quadrilateral with a pair of parallel sides, opposite sides are there. A rhombus क्या होगा? If a parallelogram makes all the sides are equal, है ना? For a parallelogram with equal adjacent side, we can say that equal adjacent side also. So a parallelogram is a quadrilateral with a two pair of parallel opposite sides. Okay, so parallelogram क्या है? दो पेयर है, दोनों क्या है? पैरेलल्स है एक क्वाड्रिलेटरल के. ठीक है, इक्वल भी होते हैं, पैरेलल भी होते हैं, दोनों होते हैं. Trapezium is what? Only equal, not parallel. Not equal. Sorry, my bad. Not equal is only parallel. Trapezium में क्या होगा? सिर्फ parallel होगा, equal नहीं होगा. In parallelogram it will be parallel as well as equal. ठीक है. अब देखो, adjacent का मतलब होता है साइड वाले, ना, अगल बगल में, ना, जो आसपास होते हैं, राइट? The neighbor to each other, that are known as adjacent sides. So if in a parallelogram we make adjacent sides are equal, then it becomes a rhombus. अगर किसी parallelogram की adjacent sides बराबर हैं, then opposite sides तो बराबर हैं ही, तो it means what? All four sides are equal. And if in a parallelogram all four sides are become equal, then it becomes rhombus. So a rhombus is a parallelogram with equal adjacent side. Are you getting my point? So that definition we already learned. So this is trapezium and this is rhombus. Okay. Okay. So yes. Okay. So there is a formula for area of trapezium. If there is a trapezium ABCD, so area of trapezium, if these two sides are parallel and this is height, so area of trapezium is what? 1 upon 2 into height into sum of parallel side. Sum of parallel sides. ठीक है. Okay, now how we can derive this? Okay, देखो, I can give a idea. Okay, see, if there is a trapezium ABCD we have, so what I do, I just join this diagonal. ठीक है. अच्छा, ये हाइट हमारे पास कितना है? This height is h. ठीक है. Okay, okay, and in this trapezium AB is parallel to what? CD. ठीक है. So we can say that area of this trapezium is equals to what? Area of triangle ABC plus area of triangle ADC. So what we can say, area of trapezium is what? Area of triangle ABC plus area of triangle ADC. है ना, अपन ऐसा बोल सकते हैं कि ABC का एरिया प्लस उस ट्रायंगल ADC का एरिया इज व्हाट? ट्रेपेजियम का एरिया. एनी डाउट? वी कैन से लाइक दैट. ओके, नाउ एरिया ऑफ ट्रायंगल ABC क्या होगा? 1/2 into base into height. Base is AB. If h is height, then AB is what? Base, right? So we can say that it will be what? 1/2 into base is AB and height is h plus. Now same for ADC. ADC के लिए अपन what we can do that we can take BC as base and height is h. Okay, so it becomes like 1/2 into DC CD, or we can say it is CD into h, right? Now from this formula you can take 1/2 into h common. देखो 1/2 into h is with area of triangle ABC as well as is with for area of triangle ADC. So you can take that common. Okay. So if you take that part common, which will be becomes 1/2 into h, it becomes what? AB plus CD. Now tell me, AB is parallel to CD, right? So we can say that AB plus CD is what? Sum of parallel side. So what we can say that area of trapezium is what? 1/2 into height into sum of parallel side. Are you getting my point? So with the help of this concept, we can prove this formula easily. Okay. Okay. So this is the formula for what? For what? Area of trapezium, which is 1/2 into h into sum of parallel side. Okay. Okay, so you have to keep in mind, you have to take sum of only parallel sides, है ना. आप इन दोनों का साइड नहीं, सम नहीं ले सकते ना. You can't take the sum of non-parallel sides. You have to take the sum of only parallel sides. So there are two sets of side. Two pairs of sides. One is pair of non-parallel side and another is one pair of parallel side. So what you have to do? You have to take pair of parallel sides only. Are you getting my point? Okay. Next, area of parallelogram is what? Base into height. देखो, area of parallelogram is what? A parallelogram with base B and height h has the same area as a rectangle with base B and height h. ठीक है, देखो कैसे. We have this parallelogram ABCD. This is B and this is h. So just imagine. So imagine what? See, just imagine कि this part is a sticker. what it is, a sticker, है ना? So what I do, I just remove this sticker from this line and I just paste this sticker to this part like this. Okay. So when I do this, what I got? I got this rectangle. So the length of this one plus this one is B. So same we got here. So this is what B and the height is same, which is H. So the area of that rectangle is what B into H, because L into B means length into breadth is the area of rectangle. So what we have the area of this rectangle as B into H. So the area of this parallelogram is also what? B into H. Are you getting my point? So the same formula for area of parallelogram. So we can say that a parallelogram whose base with B and height is H has the same area as a rectangle with base B and height H. Okay, very nice. So we can say that area of parallelogram is what? B into H. Okay. Now there is a question. The perimeter of the figure. The perimeter of this figure. If this figure is, you can complete this question. This figure is, it looks like a parallelogram, but you have the question have to given that, okay, this figure is a parallelogram. Okay. Okay, so we can do this question very easily. Okay, so as we know that for a parallelogram, if this is a parallelogram ABCD, ABCD, if this is a parallelogram, so what we know that we know all such sides perimeter is what? Yes, let me erase this. Yes, see, what is perimeter? Sum of all the sides is perimeter. If there is a parallelogram or any figure, so what is the perimeter? Some boundary, you know, sum of the boundary, length of boundary, or we can say the sum of all the sides of that figure is what? Parallelogram. Okay, so it will be AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. Okay, so and we know that sides, opposite sides are equal in parallelogram. Yes or no? So with this figure, we can say that AB is equals to CD is equals to what? 4 centimeter. AD is equal to BC is equals to 3 centimeter. Okay. So perimeter of this particular figure, perimeter is what? Yes. Perimeter is what? AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. Yes, I have to erase this. Okay, give me a minute. Okay. Yes, I have to erase this. Yes. So yes. Let me select a pen first. Okay. CD plus DA, right? Okay. Now AB is what? 4. BC how much? 3 plus CD is how much? 4. Again 4, right? Because AB and CD are equal, right? So it is 4. And AD and BC is equal 3. So it will be what? 14 centimeter. So the answer is what? B, which is 14 centimeter. Got it? Okay, now next question. The area of trapezium is, question is asking for what? Area of trapezium. Let me change the color, okay? Yes. Now, if you see, if this is the trapezium ABCD, so in that trapezium, it is given that AB is parallel to CD. Yes, so in this question it is given that these two sides are parallel, or it is understood, right? Because it is a trapezium and we know that in trapezium one pair of sides, opposite sides, are parallel. So it is clearly ki AB is parallel to CD, right? Okay. So as we know that area of trapezium is what? 1 upon 2 into height into sum of parallel side. Sum of parallel sides. So height is what? 3 centimeter. Acha, sum of parallel sides is what? AB plus CD. So AB is what? 4 centimeter, and CD is what? If you see CD and AB, so CD is what? 2 centimeter, right? So it becomes 6 centimeter. Okay. Now area of trapezium is what? 1 upon 2 into height is what? 3 into sum of parallel side is 6. So it will be 9 centimeter square. So the answer is what? This so the answer for this particular question is what? 9 centimeter square. Got it? Very simple question. Now there is another question. Area of trapezium, you can take this A, B, C, D. Now in this trapezium, if you see AD is parallel to BC. AD is what? Parallel to BC, isn't it? Yes. So yes, 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 yes. So area of trapezium, right? It is asking for area, right? Yes, it is asking for area. Okay, okay. So see, if what? Yes, area of trapezium formula. Area of trapezium is what? 1 upon 2 into height into sum of parallel sides, right? So it will be 1 upon 2 into height into AD plus BC. Okay. Now, according to this question, AD is equals to 3 centimeter, BC is equals to 1 centimeter, and height is 3 centimeter, right? Okay. So tell me, what is the value of AD plus BC? 3 plus 1, which is 4 centimeter. So therefore, area of trapezium is what? 1 upon 2. Height is 3 and sum of parallel side is what? 4. So it will be 6 centimeter square. Got it? Got it? Okay. Now we are going to do some questions. Okay. Okay. Now question is, there is a parallelogram ABCD. ABCD is a parallelogram, and in that parallelogram, if area of parallelogram is 44 centimeter square and base is 11 centimeter, then the find the value of height. Then find the value of height. Okay. Okay. Now see what we have to do in this question. Area of parallelogram is given. Area of parallelogram is given. Base is given, and it is asking for what? The height of that parallelogram. So we know that area of parallelogram is what? Base into height. So according to question, area is what? 44 centimeter square is equals to base is what? 11 centimeter into height is not given. So we can take it as height. So for height, what we have to do? We have to divide this 44 by 11 and it will give 4 centimeter. Are you getting my point? So we can do this question like that. ठीक है? कर लेंगे ना? Okay, now the next question we have. If there is a trapezium, if there is a trapezium ABCD in which AB is parallel to CD and area of trapezium is 66 centimeter square and height is 6 centimeter. Height is 6 centimeter and AB is 5 centimeter. Then find the value of CD. Then find the value of CD. You have to find out the value of CD. Okay, simple question, na? Simple, very simple question. Now see, there is a trapezium. Now in this question, diagram is not given. So what we have to do? We have to draw the diagram from our side. So there is a trapezium ABCD. It is A, B, C, D. If you see, AB is parallel to CD. Now area is given, height is given, AB is given. So we know that area of trapezium is what? 1 upon 2 into height into sum of parallel sides. So area of trapezium is what? 66 is equals to 1 upon 2 into height is what? 6. Height is 6 into sum of parallel sides. See, AB plus CD. Now see, AB is 5 centimeter plus CD is what? CD. We don't know the CD. Now it will be cancelled out by 3 times. So what we'll get? We will get 66 is equals to 3 into 5 plus CD. So we can say that 5 plus CD is what? 66 upon 3. So what we will get? 5 plus CD is equals to 22, right? Yes or no? Yes. So the value of CD is what? 22 minus 5. So the value of CD is nothing but how much we got? 22 minus 5 is 17. So it will be 17 centimeter. So if you got this answer, then let me know. Got it? Okay. Now next question, and next question will be the last lesson of this chapter, last question of this chapter, because this chapter is completed now. Okay, we do so many questions and we do so many stuffs. Now see, there is a figure. There is a parallelogram ABCD. ABCD is a parallelogram. ठीक है? This is 6 centimeter. This height is 4 centimeter. Now see, this is 5 centimeter. You have to tell me this height. This is H. Okay, now see, area of parallelogram. Area of parallelogram. Now, what is the formula for area of parallelogram? Base into height. Now, first, what I do, I just take base as 6 AB and 4 as height. So it will be 6 into 4, which is 24 centimeter square. Now, if we take base as AD and height as H, we can find the area of parallelogram. So area of the same parallelogram is what? 5 into x, 5x centimeter square. Now see, this quantity and this quantity is same. Are you getting my point? So we can say that 5x is equals to what? 24. So the value of x is what? 24 upon 5. So we can say that it will be 4.8. So the value of x is what? 4.8 centimeter. Are you getting my point? Okay, so now the lecture is completed, the chapter is completed. So you can do the NCERT questions from your book. And if you are from different book, different board, so you can do your textbook. Okay. Okay, so thank you so much. This chapter is completed. Thank you so much. Stay safe and enjoy. Bye.